a clash of ideas about India. The idea of India from being a pluralistic, inclusive, truly, genuinely secular, a very abused word, pro-backward groups of people, pro-poor, versus the idea of India, which is of divisiveness, clash and distrust among communities and persons, versus rhetoric, imagery, tall claims and promises with very little of concrete delivery. So I think in the land of Basavanna's ideals, you have no doubt which is the better idea of India. And you have one example of the government trying to walk on that path. I am told, and I am not an expert on this, but I am told that important steps are being taken. And in the following years and months of this government, you will find for Mysuru, for example, issues like an integrated township, which is supposed to actually be a competitor and a rival to Bangalore in terms of modernity and dynamism. Hopefully, the Mysuru underground will be also put on the fast track in the not too distant future. There are many more things to be done, and ultimately, as far as the party, the so-called ruling party is concerned, it's important that only a strong party organization can fulfill the promise of a strong elected government, elected from amongst that party. So, I will speak separately to our lawyer friends and the DCC friends. I don't want to bring the press into it. But these are the broad things I want to say. I'm happy to answer questions for a while after underlining again my very great pleasure at seeing you all at the district headquarters.
Mr. Singhvi, you told there is a scope for development and improvement in the Congress. When it comes to the Congress party, you are losing election after elections. You lost in Gujarat, you lost in other states, and recently in Delhi you failed to open the account. Whether the infighting in Congress, states like Rajasthan, where the PCC president and the opposition leader is in loggerheads, when it comes to Punjab, when it comes to other states, whether the infighting has cost you a lot in recent years?
I think the Congress is the first party in a truly democratic spirit to feel sad and introspect at recent losses. I have no doubt about that. There is no question of complacency, ego or pride. But I don't subscribe to the reason given by you. There are many reasons. There are reasons occasionally of lack of adequate strength at the local grassroots booth level. There are reasons of other kinds, but let me tell you very bluntly and frankly, the two biggest reasons today in elections, which any party except the ruling party faces, are the dilution, if not the negation, of true democratic spirit by two factors. One, the creation of a completely non-level playing field in terms of resources, money, and economic power. I have no hesitation in saying that the BJP deploys in every taluk election, forget assembly and forget parliamentary, that amount which all the other parties in India put together multiplied by 100. The second factor is a great new alliance which has never been found in 75 years of Indian democracy. A new alliance of the currently national ruling party with three allies or three frontal organizations. The Telangana Chief Minister just yesterday put it very well. He said either it's ICE or it's NICE. ICE stands for Income Tax, CBI, ED. And NICE stands for if you add narcotics to it. These are allies as frontal organizations used by the BJP never before as in 75 years of Indian history. So I'm just giving you other reasons. These are not excuses by the Congress. After all, this same party won more than 24 elections prior to 2014. These are cycles, but of course, I admit with all humility that there is huge scope for improvement. But it's not a simple reason as the one you have said.
कर्नाटका गवर्नमेंट ने 4% मुस्लिम को जो रिजर्वेशन दिया हुआ है, बीजेपी ने बोला कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाएंगे हम तो।
देखिए, गणतंत्र में यही डायलेक्टिक्स सही गणतंत्र को मनाती है। निश्चित रूप से जाना चाहिए, आपका भी अधिकार है, मेरा भी अधिकार है, मानव अधिकार है। संविधान में मानव अधिकार का एक चैप्टर है और वहाँ पर इस कसौटी पे इसका टेस्ट होगा। लेकिन आप कर्नाटक सरकार के अधिकार क्षेत्र को मना नहीं कर सकते कि वो उन पिछड़े जातियों को, देखिए ये जो आरक्षण दिया गया ये सिर्फ इसलिए दिया जाता है कि ये मुसलमान है, ये इसलिए दिया जाता है कि उस तबके में एक बैकवर्डनेस, पिछड़ेपन को देखा जाता है।